To make the cardboard piece in Tinkercad, we go to Create New Design. You should have the dimensions open. Remember that these are only the dimensions, and you do not have to draw these lines. First, when you are in Tinkercad, we always have to edit the grid and change it to inches. Remember, we always use inches in class. We're going to use a few of the basic shapes. I'm going to use the red box, and I'm going to make it the exact size of the front view, just a rectangle. So looking at my dimensions, the whole rectangle, the whole object is 6 by 2 3/4. When back, I'm going to click 6, 2, and if you had 3/4, that is 75 cents. The thickness is 1/4 inch. That's how thick the cardboard will be. So 0.25. If I had 1/4, I'd have 25 cents. Now, I can click on the cube off to the left and look at the top view. All right. Now, this is a little confusing because with orthographic drawing, this is the top view. But for the sake of Tinkercad and making this easy, we're going to use the front view. My first cut over here is 3/4 inch by 1 inch. I get that information from the right side view and the top view. I use the patterned block. 1 inch is correct. 75 cents is 0.75. And I am going to put that in the corner here. I can create another block like this, or I can simply copy and paste that block by using Control-C on the keyboard and then Control-V for paste. Why it's Control-V and not Control-P, I don't know. I move that block to that corner because it is, as you see on the image, the same exact size. 3/4 inch by 1 inch. Remember, to cut, I need to highlight everything and group the objects. Control-G or this button right above the Shapes command. I know it's hard to see because the screen is cut a little bit. You'll notice the material is now gone. I'm going to do the same cut over here in the corner on the right side of this view. Using my other views, I can tell that it's 1 inch by 1.25 inches. So again, I'm going to use the patterned block. Going to use the size. 1 inch is correct. 1.25 is the 1 1/4. I can use my mouse to click and drag it, or I can use arrow keys to move the box. All right, for the sake of this activity, we need to just line it up and then use your arrow key, just your right arrow, to bring it over to the end. This way you don't have to spend time with a bunch of dimensions. Highlight it all and group the object. Now we're missing one other element, which is this circle. It is a 7/16 inch hole, and it is 3 inches over to the center and 1 3/8 down. So we might have to do a little bit of playing around. That hole is right there, so 7/16. I'm going to say, for the sake of this, we're going to go 0.5 because 0.5 is 8/16. I'm then going to use my arrow keys to bring it down. And again, for the sake of this, we're just going to let our eyes do the centering. Highlight it all and group the object. And that's it.